What's up, guys? This is your boy Christopher Joe, and today we'll be talking about the top 20 games on Steam Deck for May 2023. Now, the first game on here is Elden Ring. Now, these came straight from Twitter, actually, for actual Steam Deck. So these are all the actual games that have been bought like the most and played the most. So Elden Ring, I've never played Elden Ring on a Steam Deck. I've actually been afraid to because I don't know how much it might kill my battery. From what I've seen, it looks like it plays extremely well. As far as like no frame drops or anything like that. But I guess my only problem with a game like that is because it seems like it's so big and so much going on. I don't want to play a game on my Steam Deck that pretty much like kills the battery like a lot. So I have actually stayed away from that. And plus I already have it on my PlayStation 5 and it's a lot of money. But looks like so far on a Steam Deck that has actually been the most played game for a long time. I've always loved Dead Souls games. It's probably not my favorite, but it's extremely dope still. So hopefully, um, you guys can check that out. Number two is Stardew Valley. Now, I actually do have Stardew Valley on my Steam Deck. Stardew Valley is extremely fun. It's very relaxing, a very relaxing type of game to play. Um, I definitely recommend it, especially if you guys are into like crafting games like Animal Crossing or things like that. I really love Stardew Valley. I can play that and probably like put a podcast in my ear or just relax. It's one of those cozy type of games that anybody can pretty much get into. It's very adventurous. Not really much more to say. It's extremely dope, laid back game, and it doesn't really cost too much. So I definitely recommend checking out Stardew Valley. Very relaxing type of game. Next is Vampire Survivors. Now, Vampire Survivors, I swear, if you look at the thumbnail, it does not look like a game that you might want to play. Because I've looked at it a couple of times and I'm like, why do people keep recommending this game? But when I played it on the mobile version because it was free, I said, "Oh my goodness gracious, this game is so addicting." It reminds me of one of those Windows games that's just easy to play. Looks very old school, but it is so addictive, and it's so addictive that a lot of other people have actually stolen their gimmick as far as like how that game plays. But if you guys see it, like it's very very addictive. I still haven't got it on my Steam Deck because I played a mobile version. I'm afraid if I get on my Steam Deck, I'm not gonna put it down. It's very addictive. You guys are looking for a really easy, laid back, very fun with a lot of action, a lot of upgrading or whatever, uh, check that one out. That one will definitely keep you busy. Okay, next on the list, I'm very familiar with this on the Steam Deck is Hogsworth Legacy. Now, Hogsworth Legacy, oh my god, like it's not really much you can really say bad about this game. That game is freaking great. I love it on a Steam Deck. Even on the first day of launch, I think the only thing I could really complain about is maybe a few frame drops, but a little bit of fix that up as well. I can only imagine how it plays on the like PlayStation 5 or the Xbox or like the actual consoles, but on the Steam Deck version, oh, it's freaking fire. And it's definitely come a long way. It's a lot smoother, a lot easier to play. It's actually become a lot better on my battery. If you guys need some help with that, I would just suggest mess with your TDP and your battery watts. That has helped a lot for my battery power and actually going into the settings of the games and turning some of the graphics down. Me personally, I don't really need the graphics to be high all the time. You might see some videos of me playing games like on max settings. That's only because I want you guys just to see what the Steam Deck is capable of. But Legacy, oh, that's freaking dope. So hopefully you guys are familiar with that game because right now I'm just doing a live stream, so I can't show you the gameplay. But you guys are really like Hogsworth on a Steam Deck. Just having a game like that, like right in your face, it's very addicting because I have to wear glasses, and sometimes my TV is on a wall, so it's hard for me to engage because sometimes I can't really see some of the fine print. Games like that and like Days Gone. I'm not sure if Days Gone is on here, but that's another one that it's easy for me to get in on the Steam Deck as opposed to just playing on a TV. Okay, so the next one is Grand Theft Auto 5. I have this on everything. I have this on my PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox One, everything. And I definitely had to get it on a Steam Deck. That's one of those games you have to have in your arsenal. It's one of those games you'll play for like 10,000 hours, delete it, come back a month and do it all over again. And it runs so freaking smooth on the Steam Deck. I'm actually very surprised how well it actually runs. Um, but it's really dope on the Steam Deck. Like it's smooth, the internet is good. Just having that type of game just in your face, and it's really good on the battery power. It's really fun. So I can see why this definitely made the list. Next is Red Dead Redemption 2. Now I actually want to get Red Dead Redemption on my Steam Deck because that was a really great game. I've only beat it once. I've actually no, I've beat the main story, but not the second part, not the prologue. Um, but it's a really fun game. Having on a Steam Deck might just be a little bit just too addicting. Like that's why I really love like handheld retro games. Well, it's not a retro system, but you know what I mean. As far as like just having something in your hand that you can play, because just having it right there and seeing everything clear is really immersive. So I can see why Red Dead Redemption 2 made it on here because it's a really dope game. It's packed with a lot of stuff to do. Even if you don't want to follow the story, it's a lot of other stuff you can do, just like Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay, next is Hades. Hades. That is a really fun game. I actually have that on a Steam Deck. Excuse me, someone mentioned me getting Hades a while ago before I even got it, and I'm like, no, I mean I heard about it, but I've never really seen any gameplay. But if you guys check out some of the gameplay on there, I think I've mentioned that before and actually have gameplay on my channel. That is a really great game. Like it's very fun. Kind of reminds me of Vampire Slayers, but a little more 3D-ish, where you can actually see your person move and the graphics are fire and it doesn't kill your battery a lot at all. So definitely check out Hades. Hades is extremely dope. Now, next on the list is Elder Scrolls Skyrim Special Edition. Um, that game is very fun as well. I don't have it on the Steam Deck at all. I have it on everything else because the game is extremely old. But check it out because it's very fun, very immersive. Um, so much stuff to do, and I'm pretty sure that it doesn't kill your battery at all because I mean, it's an older game. A lot of these older games that are like still AAA games are actually really good on the Steam Deck. And me, I'm a battery person power. I don't really care about the frame rates. I can play something in 25, maybe at the lowest. I don't know about 20, but 25, 30. So I'm okay with that. Let's see. Next is The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Now, I have never heard of this game at all. So not really much I can say about it, but if it made the top list, you guys should check that out. Next is Cyberpunk 2077. Really great game. I've never played it on the Steam Deck. I've actually played it on Chiaki through my Steam Deck, so it's really pretty much not the same. But from what I hear, it's always great reviews from that game. Definitely a game that you should definitely check out, and I can see why it definitely made the top list. Next is NBA 2K23. You can never really go wrong with basketball. I have this game on my Steam Deck. I just don't have a big enough SD card to play it, but I got it on sale for like $10, and I would rather pay $10 than 60 or 70. So I definitely had to get it because I love playing basketball. So that's definitely a great game that you guys should check out is NBA 2K23. Okay, next on the list, I was actually playing this last night, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Now, this has come a long way as well. This is one of those older games that are like still great, definitely a classic. I think they made a remastered version for the PC as well. I'm not sure if it upgraded the one that I had, but I mean, you can bump up these graphics really high on the PC version. Like I am actually amazed. I am truly amazed how good the graphics are on the Steam Deck when it comes to games like this because you can only imagine what it looks like on a gaming PC. So definitely check out Witcher 3. Definitely a fun game. Let's see what is next. Cult of the Lamb. Now I've seen a thumbnail for this, but never checked it out. But if it made the top list, I would definitely say check it out. And let me know what you guys think about some of these games that I don't know. Like the next one is Monster Hunter Rise. I know Monster Hunter games are actually really, really fun. I've never really got into it because I was so clueless. I thought it was one of those games I can just hop into and just know what I'm doing, but I did not last too long. But I've always hear great things about it. They're always popping up as far as people's top list. So check that one out. Next is Persona 5 Royal. Now that one, okay, I can admit I've never played that one either, but it looks fun. It made a top list. It made a lot of top lists as well as far as other people's top games. So check that one out. Next, Fallout 4. Oh my god. Fallout 4 runs extremely, extremely good on the Steam Deck. Now, I play it a lot. Not really much you can say. Like, if you're definitely a Fallout fan, Fallout 4 is probably no, I can't lie, it's not my favorite. New Vegas is my favorite. I'm surprised New Vegas didn't make the list because to me that's a little bit funner than this, but the graphics on Fallout 4 is still like beating it by miles away. Really dope. So I could see excuse me. I can see why Fallout 4 made it. Next is Brotato. Now, I've seen gameplay for this. I've never played it, but it reminds me of Vampire Survivor, a really, really dope game for you guys to check out. Looks very fun, very comedic. Looks like it has really great gameplay. Any game that's like Vampires, Slayers, or Survivors is extremely dope. So definitely check out that. Let's see. Next, No Man's Sky. I definitely am going to get No Man's Sky on my Steam Deck. The only thing that stopped me is that I played No Man's Sky since the beginning, since it first came out, since launch. So I have a lot of stuff that's already like on there. I've done a lot of grinding since the PS4 days, before even PS5 came out. So sometimes it's kind of hard to like start over on a different profile. Like I know you can get different achievements on a PlayStation 5 as far as the PlayStation 4. So it's kind of hard for me to even like go over and start a new one to get more achievements because I'm so deep into the PS4 version. But one day I will. But on a Steam Deck, I'm I probably might just get it on the Steam Deck because it's just a really, really great game. Make sure you have your Wi-Fi hooked up because it's so immersive now with different players now. Like the game has come a really, really long way, and I'm sure it looks amazing on the Steam Deck. Okay, only about two more. Slay the Spire. That's another one I've seen gameplay for. Not really my type, but I can see why I made the top list. It looks pretty fun. And as far as Dead Cells looks dope as well. So those are the top 20 games on Steam Deck right now per Steam Deck Twitter and Steam Deck website. Um, I know that I've been doing a lot of quick videos lately because I have just been tied up with work and life, and that's why I'm doing this live stream now. Hopefully, I can get some more live streams in to kind of make up for the times where I don't have time to make more content. Like now because I'm about to go on a vacation, and I didn't want to leave you guys hot and dry. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing, all the likes, the comments, and just checking it out. Let me know what your favorite game is in the comments. And let me know if it's anything on this list that you play or maybe want to get. With that being said, hope you guys are doing well, staying safe, staying positive, and I'll see you guys hopefully sometimes next week. Peace.